All right, it's packing time. So I've got to get all this clothing into these dry bags and stuffed into this box. Got some hiking gear, some regular wear, some cold weather gear. Over here in this box, got my food storage and cooking gear. And then over here, I've got a bag that'll sit behind me on the back seat. Basically the tent and sleeping bag and all my sleeping gear. And the bag's big enough I can store some extra stuff in it if I need to. Alright, now I've got everything that I'm taking for my clothes into these two bags. Now let's see if I can get it into the box. Bag 1. Bag 2. And I still got a bit of room for some hiking shoes. Perfect. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Trippin' with Mitch. It's day 1 of my new adventure. Now, I should be in Africa right now, starting in the Seychelles and then traveling around Ethiopia. But as we all know, international travel right now is not really possible. So instead, I'm in British Columbia, and so in Vancouver, and I'm going to start heading north. And we're going to experience some awesome things in British Columbia and the Yukon. And hopefully get into some shenanigans. And we're going to do all this on my Suzuki 650 Vstrom. And we're going to go have a look at that in a second and see how I've prepared myself for this journey. Well, why don't we head on outside and go have a look. Alright, let's start with some of my gear. Some stuff's old, some stuff's new. We got these old Puma boots. I've had them for about 12 years. It's probably their last trip. They've been glued together several times. I've had this Olympia jacket for about 8 years. It does the job. I'm pretty happy with it overall, except for the pockets. The pockets are really just way too tiny and just hard to get your hands in. New for this year are these fancy Klim pants. As you can see, I'm all about fashion. New this year is this shark helmet. It's modular and the chin guard flips all the way back, which is awesome because you can actually ride with it open-faced. Now, let's get to what you've all been waiting for, the bike. So, here it is, a 2010 Suzuki Vstrom 650. It's got some custom boxes on it. New this year, I've added some fuel tanks because I could be stuck on some logging roads. Got this 100-liter bag that sits behind me with my tent and camping gear. New also, I've got this tank bag for my map. I've got my GoPro Hero 3, which it doesn't have any stabilization on it, so it's not very good for much more than just stationary shots, but it could get me some good selfies. I've got my really old TomTom. It's so old, in fact, you can't even get updates for it anymore. But it still works just fine. The attachment has been through a lot. It's got duct tape together. I've had issues with it falling off. So finally this year I figured out, it took me forever to figure out the high-tech system of zap strapping it down. Connected to a charger. I've got a double charger there. And inside here I've also got another charger so that I can charge up all my electronic devices. So we're going to start off here in Vancouver, take the ferry over to Nanaimo, work my way up to Port Hardy. Then I've got about a 20-hour ferry ride, which is going to take me up to Prince Rupert. And from there I'm just going to work my way north. Alright, well, I'm just going to get showered up, changed, and geared up for the road. And next stop will be the ferry. So let's get some road footage. Alright, we're on the road. I'm in Qualicum Beach and I've sought out Karen at the campsite. And
Hi, my name is Chimera.
and
Keeper.
there you go. The whole family is here. And how lucky am I? They've offered me a place to stay, and not only that, they're gonna feed me. So life on the road is grand.